Hello, welcome back. Today we're gonna discuss a new topic of network setups, which is kind of a very important topic from the RHCSA certification point of view, because unless and until your network is properly set up, you won't be able to communicate with any other server for that matter, and you won't be able to upload, download necessary files or packages that are required for everything. You won't be even able to configure your Yellow Dock server, and there would be quite a few problems in installing any other software. So let us go with some basics here. I'm going to assume that we have all the networking knowledge that is required, so we know what a gateway is, what a subnet mask is, what a DNS server is, all those things. I'm going to assume that we know them. We'll go through these 7 different commands, and then a little later on we're going to go through some of the very important files which are related to network configuration parameters. So let us start from the beginning. The IP address. Now first, before we get into that, I'm going to find out, let me just clear the screen. Here's the thing, let us find out the information about our machine. So ifconfig is the command which will show you the IP address. My current IP address is 192.168.1.1. that is my IP address, and as you can see, my net mask is 255.255.255.0. there are 3 times 255, so which means 8 bits for this, 8 for this, 8 for this, that will make it 24. So the IP address can also be written in another format, which is 192.168.1.3 and then /24. It means the first 3 digits here will represent the network, and the last one is going to represent the digit for the actual host. So that is the representation. You can actually find out this thing from another command, IP address. Here you can see there are there is the IP address of 192.168.1.3. so these 2 are the commands, IP addr and the ifconfig. Both of them can be used to find out what is called as the IP address as well as the net mask. So these 2 are important points or important things that we need to set up properly. If our IP address is incorrectly set up, or if our net mask is incorrectly set up, we won't be able to communicate to other host or the other subnet on our premises here. So those are the 2 things. Now let us find out another thing. If so our network is this is just a second, IP. Our network is 192.168.1. If we would like to communicate to any other network, then in that situation we need a gateway. So do we have a gateway here? And obviously my machine right now is on the internet, so I am communicating with another network, which is the internet, and therefore I need to have a gateway. So how do I find out what my current gateway is? IP route is the command which will show you what your gateway is, and my default gateway right now is 192.168.1.1. as you can see, it is on my network. So this gateway is a machine or a router which is connected to my network as well as the other network, which happens to be the internet in my case right now. So this is the machine through which all the traffic from my network will go to the outside network. So that is what currently is configured right now. So that is the second thing, or the third thing after the IP address, net mask and the default gateway. And the third thing we have to find out, which is very important from our point of view, is the DNS server, domain name server. And what is the configuration of our domain name server? You have to go and you have to type the command etc resolve.conf is the file which will show you your name server setting. It shows you the name server setting, and also it shows you a domain for your search of local. So my network of 192.168.1 is actually a domain of t.com. So this is your own local domain for your local network. That is what, so these are the two things that you need to kind of find out, and you can find those out by just catting the etcresolve.conf file. So these are the 4 settings which are kind of important. So let me go back to our discussion here. We are going to see now how to set up the IP address, but before that we have found out how to find the IP address. Gateway is something that can be found using the IPADDR command. IP route command. IPADDR and ifconfig will show you the IP address and the net mask. Yes, then the host name is the command which will show you the host name. That means the name of your machine. The current name setting that I have is shaker2.t1.com. You will be surprised why T1 here, because I have recently executed a command called as hostname. So this is how to find, and then I have changed it, that is one of the things that I would like to bring to your attention. Hostname is the command which will show you your current setting of what your host name is. This is my host and this is my domain here. Now, so that is the host name. We already know the ping command. I'm going to assume that it is the command to ping a machine outside our network. So let me see, ping google.com. Yes, I am able to ping google.com. The IP address of Google is this. So what has happened actually, when I type ping google.com, it has actually found out the DNS server from my etcresolve.conf. Now that DNS server is the one to which I have sent a query to find out, give me the IP address of google.com, and that DNS server, since it is on the network, it resolved my name and it gave me the IP address. And when I got the IP address from my DNS, then I had sent a ping request to this IP, and as you can see, the IP address is not in my network. My network is 192.168.1, and since my network is different than this whole network, the traffic has to flow through the gateway, and my gateway is also properly set up. So if my gateway was not properly set up, then I would not be able to ping this properly. So all these things will kind of work together. So IP address, net mask, and gateway, and the DNS. So when I say set up the network, these are the 4 things that we will be setting up. So now we're gonna see how to set those things up, and how to do the name resolution and what are the files related to that. So I'm gonna take a pause and come back in the next video and see how to actually do the setting. Now that we know how to find out the current setting and how to change it, we'll see in the next video.